Hi, hi everyone. It's October 22nd, 2010. I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is the Schmuck Look. And today we're going to ask the question, how much for how much? I was going to come on yesterday. As I said, I've been having some computer problems, some issues. Yesterday my Skype wasn't working real well. Sorry about that, everybody who tried to call. I could hear you. You couldn't hear me. I don't know what was going on. Maybe today it'll work. I have no idea. No clues. At any rate, I did read a lot of things in the newspaper yesterday, and something that has been catching my eye over the past few weeks, because, oh God, let us not forget, we've got an election coming up in 2 or 3 weeks, and a lot of people, a lot of corporations are pouring a lot of money into jobs that aren't paying near the kind of money being spent on getting them. I gotta ask you, you got a job that's paying, a couple $100,000 a year. Why in the hell are you spending tens of millions of dollars on it? Why would any corporation put $1 million into that race? It's not, them that's running, is it? No, couldn't be. What are they going to get for that money? Because you damn sure know it's quid pro quo. You give what you get. Now, if you're paying $1 million, so this guy gets a job paying $200,000 plus perks and committee and yada yada yada. So he's going to make a cool $300,000-400,000 a year before his books and lectures and appearance fees, etc. Suddenly he's wealthy. What are they getting back for that money that they have spent? You got to ask your Chamber of Commerce this, because, shucky darns, well, they don't have to tell anybody who's the donators. And it turns out it's some of your big companies. Isn't that amazing? Why, we know there's a vote for deregulation coming up. We can't, give directly and bribe the congressman, but we'll funnel this money through the Chamber of Commerce, the United States Chamber of Commerce. Let's make it sound patriotic to do this too, and we'll cow anybody who says different because, well, it's the United States Chamber of Commerce, don't you know? What are you, anti-business, anti-American? All those words get thrown about. Am I wrong? No. Am I a schmuck? Yeah. And this is what's happening, people. You have millions and millions and millions of dollars being thrown at, this guy who's running for this elected office that's paying base pay a couple of $100,000. What the hell is wrong with this picture? Just how much for how much? What are you getting? You're not just getting access. You're goddamn well getting influence. You know it. I know it. We all know it. Just nobody wants to say it. I'm a schmuck, remember? I'll say it. You've bought your congressman. He's bought, he's paid for. Because the threat, implied or otherwise, is, well, if you don't do things our way, next election, that money can go away. Am I telling the truth again? Yep, I am. It's going to be hard-pressed to find me in a lie on this one, folks. But I do have a great idea, a suggestion for everybody. Find your local Chamber of Commerce. They always have big windows in the front. They get to look out on the street and see people passing by and wave, and they're all friendly in their hockaloogie, as we used to say in the neighborhood, on that window. At some point or other, they're going to get tired of, clearing off the clearing of the throat, and they're going to, get the law involved somehow. People are going to get arrested for clearing their throat and not being careful where they've spat. Shucky darns. Go to court. Refuse to pay the fine. Make them put your butt in jail. at some point, these deficit masters who are, in favor of cutting so many budgets, well, they're going to realize that it's, not cost effective to put you in jail for spitting on this guy's window, even though he supports their campaigns. You're getting my drift here. Not on the people. Be very careful of your target. The window, hockaloogie. At some point or other, you get to say back to them, well, how much? For how much? Keep doing this to all of them, not just the Chamber of Commerce. You've got a big business that's throwing millions of dollars into campaign efforts. Hockaloogies. At some point or other, we spit them out of existence. We get them out of the game. They're buying Congresspeople. They're buying presidents. They're not just buying access anymore. They haven't been for years, but nobody wants to come right out and say they're buying these people. Well, damn it, you look at the deregulation, and you look at the messes we're in, and you tell me I'm wrong. How much for how much? Think about it, and have a great day. I'm Dwight Schmuck. That's the Schmuck Look. Peace, everybody.